And so that's when he first fell in love with it. And then travels in Europe with his mother was his inspiration for what he would create here as a Mediterranean home. This was one of 7 major estates and 30 other homes. And this was a vacation home up until after World War II. Then it became his primary residence. So here, he's only here part-time. Maybe in the spring or the fall, maybe at Christmas time, maybe a month or 2 at a time, and then he would spend time on the East Coast and other homes on the West Coast. So this is a part-time residence. So, but he was always involved in this project with his architect, Julia Morgan. They worked together, they collaborated, and it was rare that you hire a female architect, but he was very progressive. His mother had a strong influence on him, so he hired female, not only architect, but female artisans to do commissions for him, as well as his writers, reporters, and editors were women. So very progressive. He even thought women should have the right to vote when he was first running for Congress back at the turn of the last century. And he was a congressman for a while, and he ran for mayor of New York, and as well as governor of New York, and president of the United States in 1904. He didn't get the Democratic nomination, but he was involved in politics for a little bit, and then he dedicated most of his time to his publishing. He was our first media mogul, Rupert Murdoch of the day, so had a lot of power back in the 20s and 30s with those newspapers. Now, as he grew up, he spent a lot of time here camping on the hill, but when his mom died, he inherited the land, so now he could build his dream. And so he worked with the architect, and they started building, and a lot of changes were going on here. It started out as a 2-story bungalow, 1,600 square foot. There is nothing 1,600 square feet up here on this hilltop, so a lot of changes. One change, dramatic change, it probably would surprise you, this was not going to be a pool. This was going to be a rose garden. But then one summer, the family was out here from New York. He married in 1903. He had 5 children. They would come out here and spend summers here when he's building here. And one summer they were going to come out here, and his boys said they wanted a swimming pool. Of course, that's not what it looked like, but there were lots of changes. Come on over.
Good.